Good evening, everybody. I
Good
hope
evening.
you all are doing very well. And I thank you very much for joining this inaugural session. We had an inaugural session last Friday, but it was not formal class. From today, we are starting our formal class. And we have already shared the class schedule with you. So this is a two months long fast track diploma batch. In this series, we are offering 3 diplomas free of cost. If I may show you the schedule. And I am facing some technical issues. We have shared the schedule with you, and the diplomas are fast track diploma in project management, fast track diploma in program management, and fast track diploma in portfolio management. So one can participate in all 3 diploma classes, or one can participate in his or her convenient courses. Like one can join project management diploma if he has interest, but if he doesn't feel interested to continue with program management, he can skip it. So that course is free. The course is for 2 months. The class time is 7 p.m. Bangladesh Standard Time on every Friday for project management diploma. For program management diploma, the class time is 8 p.m. Bangladesh Standard Time, and for portfolio management diploma, the class time is 9 p.m. Bangladesh Standard Time. Our class length is 40 minutes, 30 minutes presentation, 10 minutes question answer. So now today we shall start with our first module, which is Introduction to Project Management. And if you have any question, I'll kindly request you to take notes. At the end of my presentation, there is 10 minutes question answer slot. We can discuss our questions during the question answer session. So let's start. We are not going for any introduction session, as we have time limitation. I'm sorry. Today's session, we will discuss about the definition of project attributes, means what makes a project, and definition of project management, triple constraint of project management, and project management knowledge areas, meaning what knowledge areas are related or connected to project management, as project management is becoming a stream of academic exercise nowadays. You all are very well informed about that. Then characteristics of a project. And we know that a project manager has a very important role in project management. So we will discuss slightly about the qualifications and skill sets of a project manager. Then we shall briefly discuss about project life cycle and their effects. Then we shall see a quadruple constraint of project success, which is different from triple constraint of project management. Then we shall look at in some few seconds about the importance of project management and how it could contribute our personal and professional development. So let's start. What is a project? So there is a textbook definition which is from the PMBOK guide. A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. If I may say, frankly, from the very beginning of the day to the end of the day, we really undertake or implement many projects in our personal life. I have one simple question. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. So, for example, in the early morning, I woke up and you'll see that I am a little bit lazy. And I started thinking, okay, now I need to rise up, I need to brush my teeth, then I need to go to market to shop some vegetable, then I need to come back. So now think, you have now two activities. Activity one, to go to brush your teeth, to go to the shop or market to buy some vegetable or groceries. Now for these two activities, you need time. You have a specific timeline. You have budget. You have resources. And you need all the things. And you need to implement all the things. Then your tasks are performed. So it's a simple project. So when we talk about the critical projects, I think we don't need to understand a project in a very critical way. Very simple. There are some activities, there are some timelines, there are some budgets, there are some risks, there are some expectations, and I need to fulfill that expectations. I need to achieve the outcomes or targeted activities. Now your project is done. So I think project is a very simple thing, and as the world is becoming complex, and now we need to understand project in a formal and formative way. That's why project management. Now, what is project management? Now, let us refer to the example I have given already. To perform all the activities I have planned in the morning, I need to rise up, I need to collect money, the shopping bag, my dress, and other things. Then I need to go, I need to perform the activity, I need to come back, and also I need to like maybe note down the cost. So this is a process. That process is the project management. So there is a formal definition. Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. So project management is the science, the art, where the project manager implement his knowledge, his skill, tools, and different techniques to fulfill the requirements which is set in the project charter or project proposal or the log frame. I skipped one thing very planfully, and that is project attributes. What are in a project? Like every project has unique purpose. Uh, every project is really temporary. It's not permanent. It's not lifelong. Every progress is progressive. For example, at 8 p.m. I brush my teeth. Then at 9 p.m. I have gone out to shop in the market. So it's progressive. Then I come back at 9:30 p.m. Progressive. That is called progressive. Means it slowly or rapidly it goes to reach its destination. Then for every single project, be it small, be it complex, be it simple.
Yep.
For example, from planting 300 tree saplings to implementing a sheep breaking project, we need resources, be it human resources, be it material resources or financial resources, but we need resources. Then for every project, there is customer or sponsor or donor or stakeholder who support the project. Then for sure, in every project, your donor or sponsor or investor will provide you direction and funding. And we must keep it in one mind, in our mind, very confirm. And that confirmed case is every project has uncertainty. We, as a project manager, we have to keep it in mind, and we need to interpret this to our team members that every project has uncertainty. Project is not something which is certain, which is assured. So these are the project activities and attributes. If you have any question, please take notes, and we have question and answer time, and you can ask your questions during the question and answer session. Now there is one famous project management term. In our next session, we will start talking about the project depro guide. And in that project depro guide, we will find this term, triple constraint. So you see three walls here. One is underground, one is in the left side, one is in the right side. So you see in the underground, there is time goal, in left side scope goal, and in right side cost goal. It means in every project, the project managers, we project managers deal with these three constraints. We have time constraints, means we have targeted time. We are time bound. Then we are budget bound. We will not be given unlimited money. We are given specific amount of money. Then we have scopes. For example, my wife gives me 500 taka to go to the market at 9 p.m. because the market time is 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I need to go to the market between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need to complete my shopping within the limit of 500 taka or $500 US. And I have to buy all the things listed by my wife in the shopping list. That is scope. So I have to do all the things maintaining these three constraints. So I cannot go to the market after 10 p.m. I cannot cross the limit of $500, and I cannot come home without buying one or three items. I have to buy all the items. So now I need to negotiate. Now I need to plan. I need to do research. I need to alter something. I need to change the schedule. I need to change the budget head. That is the job of the project project manager, and that is the constraint. That is the boundary under which we need to work, and that is the pressure of project management, or that is the pressure for a project manager. So please keep it in mind, the term triple constraint: scope, cost, time, or time, cost, scope. Let's move ahead. We have 12 minutes. So knowledge areas. If one wants to learn project management, minimum he needs to study, minimum he needs to have skills, minimum he needs to acquire competence, these areas. The areas are scope management, how to perform the activities; time management, how to work against time, how to schedule; cost management, how to implement the budget; quality management, how to ensure the quality of our standard of the work or the product or the activity. Then human resource management, managing the project team members; communication management, managing the communication with the stakeholders of the project, internal, external, vertical, horizontal, project and non-project, all the stakeholders. And our project manager needs to have the competency how to manage the communications. Then risk management. Every project has risks, and our project manager needs to have knowledge and competency and skill and experience in managing risks. Then the most precious one, most precious one is procurement, logistics, and supply chain of the project, because it means you need to work with the budget, you need to work with the time, you need to work with the activity. Suppose you need umbrella distribution, you have an umbrella distribution, so you have to do it before rainy season. You have to ensure procurement within the limit of the budget. You have to perform the procurement within the scope, because like suppose you need 8 spoke or 8 threaded or 4-folded umbrella. You need to really buy that type of umbrella. So that procurement need knowledge, procurement management related knowledge and skills project manager needs to have, and this is also one important knowledge area of project management. Then integration management. This is a very interesting thing. It has no physical document or tools. Like in procurement, you have procurement plan, you have some procurement request, you have some other, for example, RFQs. In risk management, you have risk registers. Communications, you have communication management plan. Human resources, for example, you need to manage the staff profiling, you need to do staff appraisal. In quality management, you have some quality standards and you have some meal plan like this. And cost management, you have budgets, you have other things, change requests. Time management, you have schedule, or you have the Gantt chart. and scope management, you have the activity plan or DIP, but this is the only knowledge area where you don't have any tools, you don't have any plan, but you have to have every competency in your brain. So this is a spiritual thing, I must say, which is in your mind as a project manager, and you have to be expert in keeping all the project streams in one line. Then project characteristics. I think this is very simple. We have already talked about it in project attributes. I think we can skip it. Now, skills for a project manager. We have some raw notes here, like communication skills, listening and persuasion, organizational skill plan, set goals, analysis, team building skills like having empathy, motivation, and promoting. There is a Spanish term, esprit de corps. Esprit de corps means keeping all the team members in one bowl, as they have different expertise, different aspirations, but they all are in one same bowl and they are drinking the same water, meaning they are spirited with the vision of the project. Then, like leadership skills, setting example, providing vision to the team members, and capacity to delegate activities, then positivity, energy, like some other skills, coping skills, because every project management scenario is really different and challenging, and the textbook example is not found in project management scenario. What are you studying, or what we study in a project management related book or standards? It's really tough to find the things in real practical field. So the coping mechanism of a project manager must be something that is flexible, creative, and he must have patience, and persistence is also one important attribute of a project manager. Then as the world is getting changed and we are going through many revolutions in terms of IT and scientific applications of scientific knowledge in project management, like using technology, some other technologies. So a project manager needs to have sound knowledge in this regard. Then project life cycle. I think this is not that much important. Just for 30 seconds, I am telling every project's activity is high when the project is being executed, during execution. So every project life cycle is very simple. During conceptualization, there are some conceptualization stage, then planning stage, then execution, then termination or closure. But please don't memorize this slide, because it's an ideal, it's not an ideal life cycle of a project. it's a generalized knowledge. It's not standardized. It's not a final one. So please wait for the presentation of DiproGuide, where we will talk about project life cycles. But as a project manager, one has to understand that all the pressures will come together or alone during the project execution. Now we have 2 minutes. Why we need to study project management? Because we need to understand project management, because the world of project management is getting challenging, because project management team is becoming diverse. The tools and techniques and technologies are being used in this age in project management is getting complex. And also the expectation of stakeholders and donors are getting higher, complexier, and tougher and smarter. Thus, we need knowledge of project management. I think there is a simple diagram which shows how we can be successful as a project manager. And please don't mix this diagram with the triple constraint diagram. Number one, triple constraint diagram is an internationally recognized and laboratory tested diagram, which is acknowledged by DiproGuide, PM for NGOs USA, and also the PMBOK guide and other standards. But this quadruple constraint is my own reference. This is for the project managers, not for the project management thing. So if one project manager wants to complete his project successfully, he needs to be careful about budget management. His project must be accepted and by the stakeholders. Simply, the project manager should satisfy the donor. Then he must work against the schedule. Means the implementation of the activities on, and his overall performance must be okay. So if one project manager keeps this thing in his mind, he can be a successful project manager. So now if you have any question, please, we have 10 minutes to cover questions, and at 8 p.m. means after 20 minutes of the completion of this session, we shall start the first session of first track diploma in program management. People who wants to be program manager in future, you can join that course. That course is also free of cost. We shall share this presentation with you in our WhatsApp group and in our Skype group, in this group. Now, please, if you have any questions. So if you don't have any questions, I thank you very much for taking part in the session. I'll see you in the next session at 8 p.m., which is after 28 minutes. Thank you very much.